What's up, everybody? We're back on the Nick chat line, I guess. How's everybody? Trying to maintain my schedule here, because usually I'd be going on about music. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to restring this guitar, because I figure some people probably have guitars lying around that they don't want to touch because they're really gross. So I'm going to restring this to give you the confidence you need to try restringing your own. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. Or you can order strings, if you don't have any, order strings or whatever from, I don't know who you order them from. So anyways, I'm just going to get going. And if anybody wants to holler at me, I'm just going to give you a train of thought as I do this. I've already done one of these for a Fender kind of guitar, a Strat. So I figured I'd do one of them on a like a Gibson guitar. So I'm using this thing, by the way. You don't have to, but it really does make it easier. But if you don't have one, really you don't need one. All right. So anyways, I think that this is the most hazardous part of the whole thing, removing the string and then having to deal with this sharpness. So be careful if you're doing this at home. So anyways, here I'm just gonna remove all these guys. So there's actually a lot of restringing videos online, like a lot of restringing videos online. And the one that I did, well, like I said, there's even one of me doing this. The restringing videos that I've seen online kind of had some complicated stuff, and I really don't, as is the message with all of my videos that I've been doing, is that I like the easiest thing. So I'm going to try to do this in an easy way. So I suppose the question could be, what kind of strings are you putting on this? Well, I'm putting on electric strings. Putting on electric guitar strings, it does matter. If you try to put acoustic guitar strings on an electric guitar, the bronze won't sound. It won't kind of come through. Yo. It's Ari. It won't sound. It won't create a magnetic the magnetism that you need to send sound out of this thing. So, anyways, I mean, it'll still sound like if you're not planning on plugging in. But anyhow, so it's these strings that I hate, that I've been cut on the most. Because when I'm at work, I do restring people's guitars. So, I mean, that's the other reason why I'm doing this, is that I guess people can't really go out and have somebody else restring their guitar, right? So I'm trying to, this is a public service announcement. So anyways, yeah, exactly. What is good? All right. I don't know. I'm just trying to go about my normal business. This is what I'd be doing at this time. Can you believe it? This is what I would do at 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Anyways, I really would. I actually love it. So anyways, so this little thing, I don't know if you can see this on the camera. This stabs me all the time whenever I'm restringing other people's guitars. And I guess that's why other people get me to do it. Maybe they know better than me, and they're like, and they say, this moron can get cut and not me. Which is, not bad. Not a bad idea. Okay. So I've removed all the strings, and we're already in dangerous territory, according to some people, because people are like, if you remove all the strings, the guitar will never go back, and your neck is gonna move. But I don't know. I've watched a million of these videos as well, and it just doesn't seem to me to be a big deal to take all the strings off. I don't know. I could be wrong. Again, tell me if I'm wrong. The original name of the show is Argue with Nick, so please, I'm inviting it. All right, just tell me that I'm an idiot, and I'll go with it. So I'm cutting off all of these little ends, all these little fiddly bits. Okay, you got to do that next. Cut off the fiddly bits, and I'm just using wire cutters. And yes, I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope the snipping sound is as satisfying through my web camera. This is my web camera. I'm contacting you through my webcam. I hope the snipping sound is as satisfying through this thing. Okay, so on Gibson style guitars, you can literally remove the bridge. So I've removed the bridge, and now because I've cut them all the fiddly bits off, I just can remove it. I can pull the strings through. Now this is another key bit. Is you wrap them up like this so that your garbage isn't all crazy like. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now the next pack of strings. Now this is again guitar kind of brainiac talk, but I am using 10 to 46 gauge strings, which the Ernie Ball, if you look up Ernie Ball strings, that's the yellow package. So 10 to 46 means that this is a 46 and this is a 10, and then the strings are gauged in between. You don't really need to, I mean, you can look it up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on the big thick string. Now at this point, most people would kind of take this as an opportunity to clean their guitar, but not me. I don't give a damn. No. I'm kind of cleaning it a little bit right now because there's so much like dust and stuff. It's kind of gross. So I'm going to start with this first string here, the big thick string, 46. And so I'm taking my bridge piece that I've removed. I'm now putting it through this thing. This is difficult, I know. I've put it through this thing. Can you see the ball in there? Whee! Now I'm affixing it to the bridge. I'm affixing to string it. And now, I guess this is the mysterious bit, isn't it? What am I going to do now? Well, what I'm doing is I'm kind of, there's obviously a hole that I'm going to feed this guy through. And what I'm doing is I'm angling the hole so that I can kind of put the string through it as if it's kind of passing over what's called the nut, okay, of the guitar. So I'm just literally going to feed it through. And again, I'm trying to not have a big angle when I'm feeding it through. You see how it's kind of going straight through? Cool. Now this is the thing. What I'm doing is, I've done this, not to brag, but I've done this so many times that my hand just kind of automatically knows how much kind of excess string. You need excess string. You want excess string. And so what I am doing, can you see this? Is that I am holding down the string with my pointer finger and I'm lifting it up here. I mean, you can see this. I don't know why I'm narrating that. You can see it. But the idea is that I want to be in control of the way that the string is going on. So now what I'm going to do, how will you be able to see this? Oh, I'm going to put my foot up. Is that I am going to begin winding the string. And what I'm going to do first, this is what Gibson says to do. So we're going with the Gibson method. Is that I'm going to wind the string over top first. For the first wind, it's going to go over top of this excess. So winding, going over top. He's done it. Now, after it's kind of gone over top, I'm going to put it below. And really, Gibson is saying to put like 2 or 3 winds, so it's really not that many winds. But the idea of this, the idea of this is to kind of lock the string in. Okay? So there we go, I've done it. Can you see this? See how there's one over top, the other one kind of over and under there? So that's it. And then what I'll do is I'll put this little tuner on. You can get like a little, what do you call it? Like a headstock tuner like this. Or you can download a free phone one. Apparently the internet is free now. I don't know. Bandwidth is unlimited. And then I'm just going to tune it to approximately, I don't know, just to kind of get it up to tuning. Okay? So it's really that easy. You don't have to, you didn't have to do that over-under thing that I just did. You don't really need to do any of that. You can just hold the string down and put it on. And so it looks like this all the way over there. It's just feeding over this thing. Now, one thing that I should mention and this is exciting, and I hope some guitar players will weigh in, is that how high do you have to have this thing? I don't know. Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top says to put it all the way down. But then I watched a video where Slash's guitar tech had this thing really high up. So I don't know what to do anymore. Because those are the two guys that I'm listening to if I'm thinking about Gibson stuff, I guess, for me. I don't know. Maybe I should ask Wes Montgomery. Anyways. I now have this thing up high enough so that the string doesn't touch this part. Can you see how there's like a little break there? I'm just trying to get the string to not touch that. So I'm lifting this thing up to the point where it's not touching. Okay? That's it. Okay? So stringing is, I actually enjoy it. I really do. That's why I'm doing this video. And you know what I'm learning? This is that I'm the only one who is up at this hour. No one has a single thing to say. Which is okay. You want to know what? This is a peaceful and meditative process. It's peaceful. That's what it is. I should put on a record and listen to it as I do it. But the sound of my own nattering voice will have to do. So like I said, I actually put one of these up for doing a Fender guitar, like, I don't know, a year or two ago. And I gotta say, the comments, like thus far I think like, it seemed, if I remember correctly, thousands of people had watched it. And just the people, the comments were incredible. I was doing an instructional video and some guy was upset that I was narrating the instructional video, saying like, this guy won't shut up. The internet is so much fun. Now that I live on it, it's even more fun. I'm having a lot of fun. So anyways, again, I'm just going through the same process, over and under, measuring, not measuring, I don't know. I'm doing this because I wanted to play this guitar today. Incidentally, I guess I'm going to keep doing these for my own sanity's sake. And plus, I just like the opportunity to talk to everybody. So, if anyone has anything they want me to talk about, don't be shy. Okay, so now I'm putting on a different kind of string. These ones are plain steel strings. Now, according to Gibson, according to their user manual, they say to put more of these strings on. They say you can put to put like 5 winds on. Really, I've only been putting on maybe 2 or 3 for these other strings. I don't know how much of this is coming through. Do you see how much string I put on there? Kind of. Not that much. Okay? But with these strings, they said to put on a bunch. So I'm going to put on a bunch. This is like the internet dead zone. Is this time in the morning. I like it. It's so peaceful here. It's so quiet. Okay, so like I'm putting on, how I'm measuring it is that I'm just grabbing extra string with my hand here. See? Now again, you don't have to do any of this. You could like you don't have to do what Gibson says. I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. Because I really didn't find that any of these methods worked better than the other. Like they were all kind of, my guitar went out of tune, you know? They always go out of tune. Is it just me, or do Gibson guitars go out of tune a lot? You know what I'm saying? This is a common thing. Everybody always says that these kind of guitars seem to go out of tune a lot. But I have found that once you get the thing settled, like this is the guitar that I've had to tune the least during like a gig or whatever. Like if I'm playing, when I used to be in the wedding business, when I would play at weddings or whatever, this guitar would actually hold tune remarkably well, even though it is sometimes a huge pain in my ass. It actually held remarkably well. You just kind of have to get it in tune and remember that every environment is different, and you're gonna have to prepare your guitar. Every time you move it, it's gonna get cranky, and these guitars seem to just get crankier than most others. Or I'm wrong. Again, I'd love to know why I'm wrong, everybody. Because seriously, I mean, I hope I've made that clear. That I'm hoping that people will tell me if I'm doing something wrong. There's so many different ways of doing guitar stuff. Constantly learning. Okay, so I've just got 2 more strings, and then I'll tune up. I'll tune up the thing. I'll show you how I'll do that. So again, I'm just going through the same process again and again. As I mentioned, it's meditative. It is a meditative process. I've noticed a lot of people have done these Facebook Live things. They're pretty fun. I hope everyone's been going well and everybody has been enjoying them. See what I mean? Quiet, calm. And as you can see, I'm putting on a lot of this string. So oftentimes the strings kind of don't seat initially, so you gotta seat them. The final stringing. Diddly-dee. So I've been doing a lot of online lessons actually this week. And they've actually been going shockingly well. It's been really kind of easy to connect with people. All of the platforms have been working really well. Like Facebook has been good, and Skype has been shockingly good, and WhatsApp and all those things. They actually all work. Like it's kind of incredible that everybody can stay connected like this. So anyways, don't hesitate to ask any questions. I'm really just doing it, I'm just doing it live just for the sake of it, because this is the easiest way to do it. It's definitely the easiest way to do this. But yeah, don't hesitate to ask questions about restringing later if you're watching this video. So I've literally just gone through the same process. Oh hey. I've literally gone through the same process over and over again for all of these, like thinner strings. Oh. And it should be noted that I didn't use any kind of a knot or anything. I really am against using any sort of knots because I've cut myself on them. Which is not cool. I don't need to be cutting myself. And plus it's hard to take the strings off. As you're if you put a knot in your string, you're gonna have to undo that knot, and that's when it gets stabby. It gets very stabby at that point. And so now I'm just tuning everything, which is a very exciting thing to watch on Facebook Live. Okay, but I'm tuning it because I want to show you how I get it to stay in tune, because this is one of the most difficult things to do. So what I'm doing is that after I get it in tune, I'm kind of like gonna bend the string like I might do if I was playing hot licks, I'm gonna bend it in a manner that I might use it, and then inevitably the string goes out of tune. I bring it back up to pitch, and then I do the same thing again, the hottest licks you ever heard, and then a couple different places, get it back up to pitch. And then that's it. I just do that over and over again for every string. And and then I just do that for every string. So anyways, the point of this video has been, if you have a guitar lying around, you're like, it's so gross, it's so it's got nasty strings on it, I don't want to play it, order some strings. You can order the strings and you can do this. It's very easy. A lot of people are hesitant to do this. Just do it. Why not learn guitar while we are trapped away? So I'm just going to go through this process with every string. La la la. Carrie, how did your thing go? Your thing went well? It seemed to be going well. Your lighting was incredible. Your outfit was fantastic. No? Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to set everybody free. I'm going to release you all to your remote digital worlds that we now all reside in. Oh. But seriously, if anyone has anything they want me to talk about, let me know. I'll be here, just itching to go on and on and on. Bye, guys.